The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Tunisia.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Howson. Albert Ferrer. Messi. Messi purring through the gears. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. And it's Hullet. Out to the left it goes. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Figo to... Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is Messi. Vieira. Tunisia looking to pass their way through. And he's on his way! Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Swept in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. Hullet. Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Hullet. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Hullet. Hullet goes steaming forward. And this is Figo. And this is... And Messi! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking for the run. And the through ball. And this is Messi. And he's running... Messi! Oh, another save.
Messi really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi. Serginho tries to play it through. Oh, he's onto this. That is some save from Khan. Cafu. Hullet. Now it's Pele. Perez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, it's come to nothing. Hullet. Messi. Spread it left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, what a ball! And a chance! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Tunisia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much...
And Messi!
Number 14.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Indonesia have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Oh, good read. That's great chance!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. Pele. And that interception was... And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, and the shot! It's in he goes again! Harrison gets good distance on it.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 5. Hausen. Number 24.
Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's tried one! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Perez. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Batistusta's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Out of play for a throw. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's Batistuta! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. Albert Ferrer gathers from the goal kick. Nicely weighted ball. Messi! Now, who's going to be... That's another chance! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And now he has to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This their second corner of the game. And he can clear it away. Pelé. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Tunisia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Knocks it into space. It's played through for him. He's picked... And Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitutions taking place.
They're up to 5 corners now. And that should get the job done. Tunisia are looking to go forward now. Griezmann. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Brilliant from Griezmann! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field is number 8, Bellingham.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Indonesia take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Takes a shot. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Substitution in progress.
Vieira. Batistuta. Griezmann. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Albert Ferrer. And Robertson. Albert Ferrer. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Messi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He is through here. Decent chance! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Griezmann. And it's Perez. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Looking to play him in. He's got away, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Danger averted for now.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a throw. Baresi. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. And he shoots! McTominay can see things others simply cannot. Griezmann. Aimed beyond the defence. Batistuta picks it up out wide. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes.
And time is up. Indonesia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Batistuta
Just a quick
gleefully
reminder today,
reminding us of
please.
what is... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Arsenal.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's found a way through. This might spell danger. Messi. Azar. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that is a little undercooked. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? And this is Hullet. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Quality ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Roberto Carlos. And this is Ibrahimovic. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Some good work on the right flank here. O'Shea. And here's Zico. Has a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Number 22, Zico.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Nielsen! In he goes again. They've got to be quick. And another try! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Batistuta. And that's put paid to a promising move. No, he wasn't going to let him past. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but great chance! You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Back towards the middle. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Out towards the flank. Yamal has it in a wide position. And he was alert to it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Real chance! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 27.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Number 11.
And it's O'Shea. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
O'Shea gets good distance on it. Great ball, and it's Griezmann! Now, who's going to be first to this? And again! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Some really good ball movement. Picked out Brick, there's the shot! He shifted it to the flank. Zico. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. And here's Batistuta! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until...
Up he goes!
Has been indicated.
Edmilson knocks it out wide. And this is Zico. It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Zico. And this is Roberto Carlos. Now it's Zico. Strokes it back. Now it's Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Roberto Carlos. And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Chiellini. Robertson. That has not gone well. Well seen, saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. And here's Yamal. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. And that's really well manoeuvred. Perez. Now it's Messi. Robertson. And he plays one through. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser! And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And the shot! Nicely aimed pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, there's a probing ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looking to play him in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
It's Zico! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Edmilson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. A probing pass. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And he whips. Big header! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's a good run down the right. That looks a good ball through. Yamal. Roberto Carlos looks across and plays it in. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Batistuta. Deftly away. And they're back on the ball again. He's a sharp little ball here. Batistuta! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Batistuta has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 14, Griezmann. Coming on the field is number 20, David Villa. Substitution.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter...
He rises! No, not the best of headers.
substitution for Indonesia. Number
The
17.
changes then in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, that's well spotted.
Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That has been slung wide. And he whips it in. Good read, needed to be. That's a lovely, neat pass. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. Big chance! Really well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. They forced the error and extracted the max. And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come, although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
McTominay turns back here, probably the best option. Back to the keeper it goes. Howson. And it's Chiellini. Antonetti. McTominay. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. And it's Palmer. Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Ferdinand looking to play him in. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Ibrahimovic. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And Batistuta! Oh, nearly. Van Dijk. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's one-on-one! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Indonesia have themselves a chance from the spot. This to make it 1-0. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
For Indonesia, after 24 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Palmer clipped into space. This is having a shot! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 30
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Chelsea grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saliba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Perez. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chelsea have reclaimed it. Now it's Villa. And this is Messi. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Saliba has been given a red card for the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Coming on the field is number 2, Hausen.
Messi! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, that's a key interception. Palmer, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Mbappe, and that could set him on his way. Palmer! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Minutes has been indicated.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for options for movement. Turan. Oh, can he get onto this? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green...
The second half then, just getting going.
Member of staff. Substitutions taking place.
This is Batistuta. Caicedo. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Hausen. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ibrahimovic, brilliantly cut out. Aimed beyond the defence. No, not quite on the same wavelength. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And this is Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
He's played it long. Mbappe. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Palmer. Caicedo. Howson is the team's great visionary. And it's Palmer. Thuram cuts out the pass. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Now it's Messi. And this is Griezmann. Batistuta gets flagged offside. Now it's Ibrahimovic. McTominay plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Howson. Palmer might just make this. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Howson cuts it out. Now it's Messi. And the counter is on. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Caicedo. And it's Hullet. Mbappe. Ferdinand. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And this is Batistuta. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. That's an imaginative pass. It's a threatening... And the finish! And that's a real chance missed.
Ibrahimovic has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Ibrahimovic. Number 4, Mbappe. Number 5, Palmer. Number 17, Messi.
Tries to get it clear.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
That is lovely. Lovely. Now, can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Number 41, Esteban. Substitution.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Real chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia making another change here. Messi is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Indonesia take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
But it's Turam. Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation mode.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage,
That's the end. Indonesia can finally smile now. And a truly emotional roller coaster that. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.